Andrew and I have discussed a lot of stuff, my own personal life, off the air. We've done it a lot. Probably in the last, month or so?
Yeah, you've had a lot going on, Jim. You always have a lot going on, but...
So, we brought up the topic of Greg, unfriending me on Facebook because I've been all lovey-dovey and this and that. Well, there's been a reason for this whole thing, okay? Now, I am about ready to open the next chapter in my book, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I want it to be the perfect proposal.
Sure.
Okay? So I've decided that I need your input, Andrew, on this.
Okay.
But I figured the only way that I could really get the best proposal is to practice doing one.
I'm not sure where this is going, Jim.
So what I'm going to do, Andrew, is I'll propose to you, and then if you got to critique it because you're one of those main critiquing kind of people.
All right.
Okay. So take it for what it's worth, but I got to because I want this thing to be perfect. Correct?
Okay.
Okay. So I got to set the mood here, and let's. You ready? I'm not going to get down on one knee, though, Andrew. I'm not doing it for you. Hey, Andrew. The first time that I saw you.
Now, how come you had to put my name in it?
Because I'm putting your name into it.
Okay.
I didn't know what true love looked like, so let me try to put it into words today. Imagine the sun for a minute, looking like a gold-minted coin, kissed by God, placed in the sky, shining down on a field of spring flowers. That, to me, Andrew, is what you look like.
The gold-minted coin or the flowers?
Both.
Okay.
You're more than just the voice of reason on the radio, Andrew. You're the love of my life. Andrew, will you marry me?
No.
Not good?
Well, I'm not going to marry you.
Well, no, I'm using you as an example, Andrew. Come on, man.
My mind's going all over the place. I'm thinking of gold, and I'm thinking of like Harry Potter gold.
What?
And then it's like, no, the gold coin is the sun. And I'm like, okay, Tri-Cities is sunny. 300 days of sun a year, yeah. Fallen on a field of spring flowers, which would burn up the flowers. Good. But maybe you mean like sunrise or sunset. Okay, but either one's kind of romantic, so I'm still with you. And then that's you, but I'm the sunrise and the sunset? It sounds like a musical, but I guess that's good. That's where you're going with it.
Going to a musical? What are you talking about, man?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Jim. But no, I'm not going to marry you.
I'm not asking you to, Andrew.
You were literally.
See, I'm going to fail miserably at this. I mean, if you could do better, I want you to do better. Let me start this whole thing again, because I want you, if you were, you got to do it. Come on.
In the moment, I don't think anybody's ears are working. They're like, it's like the woman sees you go down on one knee, and then all her brain shuts off, and then like you're down on the knee and you're scrambling for the ring, and your brain kind of shuts off. And I'm not really sure what is said, and I'm not really sure what they hear, but I'm not sure it matters. But I got kind of geeky with mine because
let's hear. What'd you do?
I'm kind of a history buff, and there was there's this hilltop in Salt Lake City that was, they used to hold marriages there. It used to be a very popular place for marriages called Ensign Peak.
Yeah.
And so I had a friend who was a photographer come with us, and that also made it sound like, nothing special was going to happen because my buddy was there. My buddy's going hiking with us.
I'm following you. Go for it.
And we get to the top of the hilltop, and I get down on one knee, and I blubber something about how it's a site of historical importance because this is where marriages used to be performed, and I couldn't think of a better place in Salt Lake City to ask you to marry me. It was pretty bad now that I look back on it. I never critiqued it before, but it was probably pretty dumb. But my friend's snapping pictures, which they were blurry and stuff. I don't know why I brought him. That didn't work out. None of those pictures were useful. But she didn't hear it. She was just looking at the ring, which was not the ring she picked out. The jeweler messed up. So she's like, but that's not my ring. But yes, switch out the ring. Go get the ring I picked out. But yes, I'll marry you. That's fine. It doesn't really matter what's said, Jim. It doesn't really matter. But don't make it lame. Don't make it inappropriate.
Look, I talk for a living. That's what I do. But deep in my soul, I'm going to screw it up royally. I can feel it.
Maybe memorize a poem.
I can't. I won't be able to do it. I'm telling you. That's why I was trying to practice. And
Let me try. Let me try.
You thought
Let
it was
me try.
dumb.
Give me the paper.
You're not going to be able to read this.
Give me the paper. See? Oh, it's in your own handwriting.
Yeah, I told you. I put a lot of thought into that.
So let's try it like this.
Okay, well.
Imagine the sun for a minute.
Uh-huh.
You know, and then you got to give her a minute because you got to think about the sun.
Okay, she's saying, all right.
Okay, sun flares and sunspots. You got to think about the sun.
Okay.
Looking like a gold-minted coin kissed by God placed in the sky. And you got to run through that. Otherwise, you start thinking about gold.
Okay.
Because gold is a very visual image.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Kissed by God, placed in the sky, shining down on a field of spring flowers.
So dramatic. I like it.
That to me is what you look like. So okay, so we're going to. It's more of a metaphor than a simile. Okay.
Way to dissect it, though. It sounds so romantic so far. Keep going.
You're more.
Give me that back.
Yeah, I can't read your handwriting.
Well, I had to write it fast.
Okay, Jim, not that one. Not that one. You're on the right track. Not that one.
Okay, so failed miserably on that. I got to keep practicing, obviously. Anyway, look at,
Thanks for proposing to me. That was the only time in my life I've
electrocute
been
myself
proposed.
on the board over here. My palms are all sweaty.
The only time in my life I've been proposed to.
I wasn't proposing to you, Andrew.
You were specifically.
No, I was practicing.
At the beginning, I asked you to take my name out of it, and you insisted. So, no, you were directly proposing to me. I turned you down, but at least I can put on my bucket list that I've been proposed to on the air by a radio DJ.
Whatever, man. Fine. I got a lot of practicing to do before this thing, I'm telling you. Anyway.
Just find a nice location. She's not going to remember what you say. Just find somewhere nice.
This is so untrue. I'm telling you, women, they will hang on to every single word
No, they won't.
at that point. Yes, they will.
No.